Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be doing an exciting Barbie fashion review on Barbie Oscar De La Renta fashions from the mid-1980s.
It's Golden Girls. It's exciting, cute, slutty.
I'm really excited to open up all of these fashions. I've been collecting quite a few for about a year now, and I've just been waiting for the right time to do a fashion review of them. I'm very excited because there is one outfit that I've been wanting for probably 10 years, ever since I found out it existed. So I'm truly very excited for this video. So I hope you all are too. If you like videos like this, let me know down in the comments below. And without further much ado, let's get into today's video. So these are the fashions that we'll be reviewing today. They're from the Oscar De La Renta line. And this was so big when this came out. Let me tell you, this is a big deal. Whereas like now, designers will design for Barbie, you know, big name designers. But at this time, this was one of the first. And here we have something just like so glamorous and so over the top. Like you could see socialites wearing this outfit. You could see socialites wearing this outfit. This is another outfit that we're going to be looking at today. And just think of like how big this was, that you could own an original Oscar De La Renta outfit for your Barbie. And that was something pretty big and pretty eventful if you really think about it. I've got like a various amount of Oscar De La Renta fashions, and I just wanted to unbox them on a video with you guys because I've always wanted these fashions, especially this one. And one of the earliest videos that I ever tried to make was actually doing a review on an Oscar De La Renta gown that was only on TikTok. I don't do TikTok anymore. I don't know, it's like full circle because we just had my year anniversary. So it's like, well, why not do an Oscar De La Renta Barbie gown review? So if you look at the bottom of the boxes, it has the original price tags, which are very similar to their premier Barbie doll prices. So these would have cost you just as much as a premier Barbie. So just put that in perspective. Like these were not cheap. They were high quality fashions made for their high quality doll. And they must have sold really well because they did have 2 series of them. And they look really lovely. And I just can't wait to try them on some dolls. Now I've selected some dolls to be the models for these fashions. So with this one, I've decided I would like to put it on Jewel Secrets Barbie. With this one, I decided I'd like to put it on Peaches and Cream Barbie. And with this one, I decided Crystal Barbie is the way to go. She's even on the package. And with this one, even though it does have Crystal Barbie on the package, it's gold, it's glamorous, it's got fur. I think it would go great with Golden Dream Barbie. That is exactly who is going to model the fashion. Isn't she glamorous and gorgeous? This is one of my many Golden Dream Barbies. I have a Golden Dream Barbie obsession.
She's obsessed with it.
So it's only fair that I put this, which is my favorite Oscar De La Renta outfit, on one of my favorite Barbies. On the back of the box, it does have a picture cutout where you can see all of the Barbies modeling the Oscar De La Renta gowns. And with these 2 gowns now in the collection, I do have all of them. And let me tell you, there's some of the highest quality fashions at that time, and they're absolutely wonderful. And all of the dolls modeling it, which I find very interesting, are Crystal Barbie, and she's very gorgeous. I'm surprised they didn't go for like a Crystal Barbie, a Golden Dream, or any other random Barbies, but Crystal Barbie was their premier doll, as you can tell. And these fashions are box dated 1984. You were able to cut this picture out so you could keep it and maybe hang it on the wall, and they almost look different from each other. Are these? Wow, look at that. This one is more warm, and this one is more vibrant. You love it even when the boxes have variations. Let's go ahead and open up this Oscar De La Renta Barbie fashion. So here we have the fashion on the box liner. I love this color purple. I think it's so beautiful. Everything is held on with threads per usual, and it looks so pretty. and so luxurious. I'm so excited to see what it's like off of this box liner. So I'm gonna go ahead and take it off, and then we're gonna look at the quality. So we have the fashion off of the cardboard backing. So let's go ahead and look at the quality. So it comes with different fabrics. Obviously, we've got this almost like organza chiffon type of material. This fabric is pretty fragile, which could make a lot of sense because it is a very fine piece of fabric. Like, you weren't finding this kind of fabric in Barbie fashions at this time. You were finding them more so in the 1960s Barbie fashions, and maybe even in the early 70s. But it is very nice. I do love the color. I love the way it feels. And I think it's gonna be perfect on Golden Dream Barbie. We've got a matching blouse. It has no snap in the back.
It is so hateful.
But yeah, that kind of concerns me, but not really. I still think it's really pretty. The fur is actually atrocious. There's no backing to it. It's not even hemmed. It's not even serged. It's literally just a cut of black faux fur that you could just hang on your Barbie. It gives you a little bit of glamour, but when you turn it around, it shows you just like how this is so unglamorous. Unacceptable! It would be nice if it was like serged or sewn all the way together or something like that, because it screams this fur right here, but this costume was like $5 to $3 at the time. So imagine, like, you could get the same effect with this outfit as what you can with this, but for $5, $6 less, basically. But I digress. You know, the fur is really not that atrocious. I just don't really like the back of it. I think it looks really cheap. We get to the skirt over here. It's a lovely skirt, but it's not hemmed, and that is another complaint that I have. This material is not going to fray. It is like a flocked sort of nylon cotton type of material. So it doesn't fray, so it's not necessary for there to be a hem, but it would have been a nice touch considering that this is supposed to be a luxury brand and this is supposed to be a luxury outfit. So one would think, but then again, it is Playline and it is from the 80s, so they were doing like these cost-cutting measures all the time anyway in that era. It's okay. I do like the slit, and you could really work this costume any way you want. Like, you could have it to the side, or you could have it all the way to the back. That's really up to you, or you can even have it in the front. I like having options, so that's one thing about this costume, is that you do have options. So you're really getting two costumes in one if you really think about it, or even more so. We've got a pair of black pants made out of the same material. It has elastic waist, a really nice slacks. You can see loose thread here on the end, and that's just from where they didn't cut it down all the way. We'll help them out. It is unhemmed as well as the skirt, so there is that. This material is not going to fray. It is a really nice material. They were using this for a lot of things back in the day. It's just a faux, like velveteen, if you want to give it a name, but it's nice. And then we have black stockings made of nylon tricot with an elastic waist, which is unfortunately just stretched out. Oh, that sucks. Yeah, I'm surprised that these are fine and then this is what's stretched out, but you know, go figure. And to complete the look, we have a pair of vacuum spike pumps, which were typical of the 80s, and I love these pumps. They're some of my favorite Barbie pumps. Let's go ahead and get this outfit onto our Golden Dream Barbie. So here the fashion is on Barbie. I've got the pants on right now. I decided that I would start with the slacks because I'm probably going to keep her in the skirt, but it's really pretty on the doll. The quality is just really nice in the jacket. I really like it. The shoes, if she weren't on the stand, would fall off instantly because those shoes really don't work with tights that well. But that's okay. If you've got like spare rubber bands, you could rubber band them to her feet. It's fine. I do like it. I think she looks really pretty in it. Again, I'm not really disappointed disappointed at all. There's just a couple things, like as far as execution wise, I would have done a little bit differently. And that's mainly with this first doll. It does look kind of atrocious, but I'm going to go ahead and put the skirt on her, and then we'll see what she looks like with the skirt. And here it is with the skirt, and I have the slit going up the side. Again though, you could do this without the jacket. You could get a different look. You could do this with the pants and the jacket, get a different look. There's so many looks that you can do with just an extra pair of pants. But that's what I like about these fashions, especially the ones that come with like extra pieces, because it's just an extra play piece for your Barbie doll collection. And plus, like say you have a top already, like now you've got a pair of black velveteen pants to go with. This is certainly an outfit that's been on my list for many, many, many years, and I'm so happy to finally have it, and so happy to have it on one of my favorite Barbies. So now let's look at the next Barbie fashion. We're going to be looking at this one right here, but of course on Crystal Barbie. So now we have Crystal Barbie out and about, and it's time to get a closer look at this fashion. Now something tells me that maybe this fashion has already been removed, because it just doesn't really look right like the other ones online. But take a look at the prototype. See that beautiful brocade, and it looks like that's velveteen, but it looks like it's a different brocade here. Looks like a lame, but I could be wrong. I just need to open it and find out. Let's go ahead and get this fashion on this Crystal Barbie. So I was right. This fashion actually had been taken out previously, and the seller told me that it was complete. However, these are not the original shoes. These are wide toe pumps, which were introduced in 86, 87. So what would they be doing in a 1984 outfit? Just means that they weren't supposed to be there. Also, like, this is ripped. You know? Oh, and that's ripped too. Oh my God, are you serious?
Christ, you're gonna be my 13th reason?
Well, this just means that we're gonna have to repurchase this outfit, which is really sad. And I've had these fashions for quite some time, so I won't be getting my money back for it. So that's unfortunate. So I got a pair of the wrong shoes, and I got a broken cape, because I believe the cape is supposed to come out like this, and it can't really do that if it's ripped. So that's unfortunate. Also, like, is there supposed to be like a clasp or something, or is this just supposed to gracefully hang off her shoulders? I'm not sure, but it is made with taffeta. But this looks to be a very heavily played with piece because it is damaged, unfortunately, so rip.
I can't wait to die.
That does not bode well for me because this seller actually sold me a lot of these Barbie fashions. So I have a feeling I've got more surprises coming for me, but whatever. Here's the shoes. The shoes aren't original. So unfortunate. And here is the garment, and I was right. This is a lame. This is not a brocade, but it's printed to be like a brocade. Just very interesting why they would print that. I guess it would be cheaper than just to get the brocade, and probably would last up longer than a brocade. But anyway, yeah, so note to self, everyone, when you get Barbie fashions, and even if you are reviewing them on YouTube, open them. Especially if something looks fishy, open them. We're going to go by that rule from now on anytime that I purchase Barbie garments off of eBay. So this right here, this dress is serged, very nice quality, and it has 2 metal snaps. View of the inside there. It's sewn with a great amount of quality, honestly. The way that it's ruched, it's so fabulous. So I'm going to go ahead and get this outfit on this Barbie, and we're gonna see how she looks in Oscar De La Renta. So here the outfit is on Crystal Barbie. Give her a 360 so you can see it. And it is the most beautiful gown. Honestly, this is a gorgeous outfit. Like, I don't mind buying it again to get better pieces to go with it, because I think that's how I'm gonna get the full effect. but this is simply beautiful. Let's put on the cape, and there we go. And there it is, with her little capelet. I would do a better job of putting it on, but I know the second if I were to do that, the frayed out pieces and the broken pieces would show. So it could just gracefully hang on her. I'm surprised it doesn't have like any snap, hook eye, or closure, because I feel like it's supposed to like come together like a cape. And maybe it did, and this used example just no longer has it. But I kind of doubt it because I don't see any remnants of it. But there it is. This is Barbie and her Oscar De La Renta. So the next gown that we're going to be looking at is this one right here, and we're going to put that one on, Peaches and Cream Barbie. On the box, you see Day to Night Barbie sporting this outfit. Very pretty, which I could tell why, because she's got blue in her eyeshadow, so that would really pop. And on the back, you get to see all of the beautiful looks. I see a lot of Day to Night Barbie. In the middle, I believe, is Dreamtime Barbie, but I could be wrong. Very pretty outfits. I love this purple one. I'd love to get this one because those are the same outfit, and I have this one. So I'm technically missing 2 of these, but I'm sure I'll get them in the future.
Sure, Jan.
So let's go ahead and get this one off the card, and we'll see what its quality's like. Okay, so this outfit is very interesting. So let's look at the top first. It is made of this faux velvet, but it's so pretty. And the box was water damaged, so it kind of like faded some of this original piece, which you can see onto the box, which means this might do some staining. So I'm gonna have to keep a close eye on my Barbies with this one. But look at that pretty shoulder piece. The quality on this is superb. It's wonderful. Like, honestly, they were really doing the most with these Oscar De La Renta fashions. So we've got the Oscar De La Renta tag with genuine Barbie tag. And there's the inside of the blouse. And then we have the skirt, which is made of a blue lame, and it has these flocked appliques all over it with gold glitter. It's so beautiful. There's the construction of it. It's absolutely wonderful. Like, I was a little bit disappointed that it was lame because on the box, the picture kind of looked like it was a brocade. But after like touching it and holding it, I'm not disappointed. This is such a beautiful costume. And she also came with dark blue Barbie pumps. So she's got the spike heels, which these are the Barbie shoe mold that should have came with the other one as well. But it's okay. They're so beautiful and delicate. So let's go ahead and get this onto our Peaches and Cream Barbie, and we're gonna see how she looks in Oscar De La Renta. And here is Peaches and Cream and Oscar De La Renta. And I'm so impressed with this fashion. I think she looks so gorgeous in it. Look how pretty that is. It's so cute, like it's so pretty. You have to let me know which one of these fashions is your favorite, or which one of these fashions you actually remember. And also, what doll would you put in this? Like, this outfit would go well with Magic Moves Barbie, Great Shape Barbie, of course, Day to Night Barbie, Dream Date Barbie. The list goes on and on. It just is so beautiful and so magical, and I'm so happy to have it in my collection. The next one we're going to be looking at is this one on a Jewel Secrets Barbie. We've got our Jewel Secrets Barbie in her Oscar De La Renta fashion. I'm so nervous because this is from the same seller who sold me the broken Oscar De La Renta outfit, so I hope this one has fared better throughout the years. We've got Day to Night Barbie on the box, and on the back you see a big blown up photo of these beautiful Barbies in their beautiful clothes. So now we can go ahead and see how Jewel Secret's Barbie looks in an Oscar De La Renta gown, and cross our fingers that this gown actually is not damaged like the other one, and that the seller is not a big piece of crap.
I mean, there must be a support group for people like me.
Here the fashion is off of the cardboard backing, and it was just floating in there, and the shoes were actually held in with a Ziploc baggie, so I could tell that this was removed at some point, but at least it came with the right shoes. It does come with these little vacuum pump shoes, and they're my favorite Barbie pumps. I think they're really pretty on the dolls. It comes with this jacket, which is so wild and so out there, and it's lined in this gold lame, and it's so pretty and so out there. It's giving court gesture. I love it. But it's very Queen of Hearts. It's almost like coming back into fashion with Lady Gaga right now. If you see all the fashion she's wearing on stage, it's very theatrical. And then we get down to the dress itself. We've got a nylon tricot lining with a nylon netting overlay with metallic threads going through it. It's very pretty. We've got metal snaps holding it together. Metal snaps. And it's one big bubble dress. And we've got our fashion label right in there. But yeah, it does seem to be pretty nice quality. And the satin is really thick and very sturdy. So that's nice. So I would say it's definitely worth looking into. But let's go ahead and see how it looks on Jewel Secret's Barbie. Here Barbie is in her Oscar De La Renta gown. Let's give her a 360. Very, very pretty. And this gown is almost similar to her original gown over there, like where it's this big bubble dress. But it looks so very theatrical, like she looks like she's gonna go entertain someone. Is it a look that I personally would wear? Probably not. But I think like it is just the right amount of fantasy and the right amount of avant-garde to definitely be a showstopper if anyone were to wear this. But this would happen to be the last of the Oscar De La Renta gowns that I have to show you today. So let's go ahead and look at all of them all together, and you can decide which one is your favorite. Okay, now all the Barbies are dressed in their Oscar De La Renta fashions, and you have to let me know which one is your favorite. If I had to choose a favorite, it's probably going to be this one. And that's just probably because it's nostalgic for me, because I always wanted this fashion. So I'm very tickled to even have it. This one disappointed me, but also pleasantly surprised me. It disappointed me because of how I purchased it, not necessarily of what the costume is all about. I think if the costume was truly mint on card, came with the right shoes, and wasn't damaged, this probably would have been my favorite, because I love the construction of this entire outfit. If you were able to get this one right here, I think you too would be very surprised by the construction and be pleasantly happy with it. This one right here, I love how it has different looks. I love the fabric choice. I think it's really pretty. It's very of the time, and honestly, I would probably try to wear that today. This one right here pleasantly surprised me. It's probably my second favorite, just based upon the construction of it all and how well it's made. It's made very well. And same with this one too. I thought this one was going to be my least favorite, but honestly, it's not. It's very beautiful, it's very pretty, and I think I have a lot of Barbies that would look really good in it. So let me know what you all think about the quality. Would you go out and buy these? Did you have some of these when you were a kid? Let me know all about your thoughts and opinions on these fashions down below in the comments. What do you think? Are we glamorous?
No!
Thank you all so much for watching this Oscar De La Renta Barbie fashion review. It was a lot of fun going through all of these fashions, and I have so many more Barbie fashions to do a review of. So if you do like this kind of fashion, let me know down below in the comments. Go ahead and share it, subscribe, and like it. That does a lot of good for my channel on the algorithm, and it allows me to make more videos like this. So thank you all so much for being so fabulous. And I hope you have a fabulous rest of your day, my loves. Bye-bye.
You know it, and so does your little girl.
We girls can do anything, right, Barbie?